Today is my happy 4-year birthday on YouTube and I got myself a present. I'm going to be doing a Cricut unboxing and testing out my first project. I've been told for years, ever since having this YouTube channel, that I should use a Cricut in this project and that project, and this could have been a lot easier with a Cricut. So finally I have a Cricut. So I've never owned a Cricut before, so I don't really have a lot of experience with one at all. As I'm learning, I'm sure that you guys will learn with me and we'll get to make some projects together with this cool machine. So I'm gonna unbox this thing and we're gonna take a look at it. What came in the box has some cords and a little starter kit. It has all of the instructions, very well written out. This is like a cutting mat. You have to keep this liner on it all the time so it doesn't get crumbs on it because it can ruin your machine apparently. I love this carrying bag, by the way. Like, I need to carry this with me everywhere I go, right? So shiny and new. Come over here and check this out. Oh. Okay, so this is a little marker and it actually clicks into this. See? But I just drew on the bottom of it. Probably shouldn't have done that. iPad setup. So this is the one I'm going to be using because I'm just going to use my phone because I can, and that's easy. The iPad is the same as a cell phone if you've got Apple. Plug in. Cool. Turn my dial to iron on because that's the first project I want to make. So the first Cricut project that I'm going to attempt to make is iron on red R's for Team Rocket. The medium that I'm going to be using today is this iron-on red material, so a fabric or whatever, iron-on. So I'm gonna open it up. Cool, I think that's instructions. This is cool because it's actually from Cricut. Like, this material you can get from Cricut itself. And so it's like easy because then you put it on iron-on and like you can't go wrong because some places they're like different thicknesses and things like that, but this is made specifically for Cricut stuff. Alright, I've got my iron-on fabric and I'm supposed to take the liner off of here first and keep this because if you need to store it, which you will, this will protect it from getting little crumbs on it. So that's good. Okay, so we figured out that the liner side is actually the shiny side. So I'm just gonna line it up on my mat here. Liner side down. This mat is really cool because it's super sticky. So any paper or material or anything that you're gonna be cutting like sticks to the mat and doesn't shift around. Yep, and that's why you want the cover because then dirt will stick to it and then it won't work anymore and that would be sad. And your machine, if it cuts into a piece of dirt or something, then it will mess up the whole thing that you're working on. So, okay, that looks pretty good, I'd say. Let's take a look at the next instruction. I'm just reading instructions, so like, if you have any questions about how you're supposed to do it, read the instructions because that's all I'm doing. So it just says to put it in these little guides right here. Put the mat in the guides while pushing it slightly underneath these rollers. Push this button. Ooh. Cool. So before we go ahead with the rest of our project, I'm going to open up this Cricut Tool Set. This is an essential tool set from Cricut, and it's perfect because they've pretty much thought of whatever you might possibly need while using the rest of your machine. And it does not come with the machine, but it's so handy and it's not that expensive. It's totally worth getting. So I'm going to open it up and see what's inside. Isn't that always how it is? There's a pair of scissors on the inside of a package that needs scissors opening. Okay, here we go. Hey, I didn't notice this. That's cool. Oh, that's nice. So it keeps the paper if you wanted to put it a bigger piece of paper and have it be aligned. That's awesome. So this is a paper cutting thingy. It's already got the blade in it and everything. And it looks like it has another extra little blade. Looks like we got all of them out. So this one is for creasing paper. Like, you stick it in and it's just got kind of a point on the edge, so then it could like run along the edge of things, and so you can make a card really easily and it will fold. This one looks like something, right? Like a dentist tool, but it's called a weeder, and it helps to like poke little tiny pieces of paper out that might not have come out or that's really hard to just grab with your fingers. This is cool. So it's basically like reverse tweezers So if you wanted to hold on to something and not have to like hold pressure down like regular tweezers, that's nice. This is like a spatula for scraping things off. That's cool. Same with this one, I think it's for scraping, or maybe scraping like little chunks off, little crumbs that you might get on your paper. And then little tiny, and they're like almost needle nose scissors, so you can make tiny cuts. So it looks like there's replacement storage, or little replacement ones, and there's storage, and you just snap in there so you don't have to lose them. Perfect fit. Aww. But that's okay because we have space down here too. Just stick extra stuff. Back to the project. Okay, so this is the part where it gets a little bit technical, computerized, but if you just follow this little thing, then it will help to set up your phone or your computer. There's also like how to set it up on your computer. So it's really got the instructions there, and I just already followed those instructions. Okay, so here is the design app. Just said Cricut Design, and I've actually already gone through and found the font that I wanted to use for the Team Rocket. It's kind of like Photoshop, so kind of just mess around with it and kind of get a feel for the program, and once you do, then I think it will come a little bit easier. Just the more you mess around with it, the more you play with it, the more you'll get the hang of it. I went ahead and decided my width and height, and I did not push this lock button. So if the lock button is pushed, then it's going to change one or the other size, and you don't want that. You want it to be unlocked, so you can put in a custom width and height of the R. Select it by dragging over the top, and I'm going to hit send to Matt. I think it's ready, and that looks pretty good. So this is really good, so it gives me a little preview, so I can count exactly how many each one of these squares is an inch and make sure that it lines up with how big I want the art to actually be. So I'm gonna hit go. If you're curious as to how to set up all of the Bluetooth stuff, this is how. And we just followed that. Press the blinking go button on the Cricut Explorer to begin. Seriously, I'm so excited to do this all by myself. Ready? Okay, so this thing is blinking. If I push it, it's gonna push down. Ready, set? Now, for the moment of truth. Are you ready? So it's actually got the iron-on liner that's still there, and I'm supposed to remove everything that I don't want ironed down. I'm just cutting off the extra here so that I can save it for later. And I'm not using this for the project, so I definitely want to save it. So this is the liner side down. Let's see if it worked. Woo, doggy! This is exciting stuff. Perfect! You know what's really cool about this? I designed it and it took me some time, but I can actually just put the link in the video, below the video, where you can just go and print it off exactly the right size and exactly the right design that I already did, so you don't even have to design it. It's really cool. Also, this liner, the iron-on liner is a little bit sticky, so it will hold itself in place when I iron this thing on. Okay. I'm so happy. This was a lot easier than I thought. I was thinking it was gonna be really hard, and it's actually a lot easier. So now I just need to take this part off and iron it down. Okay, something that I decided that is like my favorite thing about this is that I didn't even need to pull out my computer. Like, I could just do all of the designing on my phone, and for me that's a big deal because I've got 4 kids, and so being able to just do something really quickly on my phone and not have them climb all over me while I'm on the computer, that's a big deal to me. So that makes me super happy that I can just design it really quick, send it to here, get this thing ready, and then have it done. So I finally upgraded, and I'm going to be doing a lot more Cricut tutorials. So if you guys want to follow along with me and make the projects that I'm making, you can go to the link below in the description where you can get a Cricut and all the tools needed with it. Get it for Christmas, Mother's Day, anniversary, Valentine's Day, for your wife, right? If you're watching, guys, you're gonna want to get one because these are amazing. I'm gonna be doing a lot of projects with them. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or Every Day on the Beach House, and check out my latest video over here. I post every Tuesday and Saturday, so subscribe to see more. And this first project that I made, this R, is going to be part of my Team Rocket costume that is coming soon on my channel, so stay tuned. And it folds your laundry too.